I'm telling you, dude, seriously.
What?
If I had your hair, I would totally put it in a man bun. I don't know why you're not.
Man buns are stupid.
Welcome to episode 3 of The Glug.
3!
I'm James,
I'm Eric.
and today we're going to be going through
James,
some...
let's just reiterate what we do on this show.
Let's reiterate.
Okay. So tell the people what this show is all about.
I think Eric should. He's the one that brought it up.
Okay, so
I was
that-
going to talk to you about the beers, but he wants to reiterate.
This show is called The Glug. And
Because Eric picked the name.
And because it's an awesome name. And what we do and why it's called The Glug is because when you pour a beer, what noise does it make, James?
It sounds like a beer going in a glass.
Glug, 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 glug. That's what it sounds like. That's why it's called The Glug.
So what do we do on The Glug?
We taste beers. We talk about the beers that we're tasting. And we tell you
Give an
about
honest
that.
opinion of what we think the beer tastes like, for
Yes.
starters.
Yeah.
So-
because we can't be bought by the man.
We could be bought. But right now we're not being bought, so
Yeah.
we'll be honest about the beers.
Right. And then we rate the beers on a scale that is a 6-pack. So if it's a really super great beer, it's going to be a 6. If it's going to be a really bad beer, it's probably going to be a half a beer.
Less than a 6
And-
for sure.
Less than 6 for sure. And if the beer just makes you, want to fly, it's toucan.
It's toucan.
Gets me every time.
Gets them every time. So today we're
Right.
going to be going through cream ales. We're going to be doing the Black Currant Nitro from Left Hand, Sheboygan's Blueberry. What else is this one? Cranium Crush from Petoskey, Deliciousness. Eric, why don't you explain to them what a cream ale is?
So a cream ale is kind of a spin-off on like a lager.
It's made in that light lager style.
Right.
It's made more with as an ale, and at the end they tend to add a little bit of a lager to it to lighten it up.
And they can also add like milk sugar.
Yep.
And that milk sugar is what if you're lactose intolerant, you should probably stay away. If you're super lactose intolerant, you should probably stay away from
Yeah,
milk
definitely.
stouts.
If you're super lactose
Yeah,
intolerant,
yeah.
Milk sugar is probably not
a good
wise
thing.
decision.
Right.
Unless you're drinking the beer on the toilet.
Which I do. But I'm still not lactose intolerant. But I do enjoy a good shower beer, toilet beer. Not beer from the toilet, but a beer on the toilet.
So, what do you say we start trying some of these
Let's
beers?
do this!
We'll do it in this arrangement here.
Okay.
We'll try the Black Currant Nitro first from Left Hand Brewery.
I have my hesitations about this beer.
I tried it. I dig it. That's the sound of a nitro.
Yeah.
And it's gorgeous in color too. You just pour that thing.
To me,
Look at that.
everything that's a nitro beer
It's just amazing.
is a fad, except for Guinness. Like, Guinness came out with a beautiful nitro beer. Guinness is a nitro beer. Guinness should always be a nitro beer. And everything else is like, oh, but look how pretty it is in the glass. We made a nitro beer.
It's beautiful and hazy. And
It has the
smells
reverse.
amazing.
Yeah. It's the tiny bubbles. You get the tiny bubbles from the nitro. Which
Tiny bubbles.
don't give it a whole lot of head and not a lot of lace. That is that's an interesting color.
Probably comes from the currant.
Yeah. Which is also known as the forbidden fruit. Did you know that?
This beer's actually forbidden.
Is it?
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see what that's all about.
See, I really like cream ales. I like the creaminess of the beer. I like that it's got a thicker texture to it. I'm really digging the black currant flavor of this beer for sure. What's your take on it?
I don't like it.
Well, you got to finish it. It's called the Glug for a reason. So, What don't you like about it?
It's flat. To me, with a nitro beer like this, it's.
So you said you like Guinness, and Guinness is flat.
I know,
feel like
but
this has a
Guinness,
little bit more.
Guinness is technically, yeah, okay, so it's a flat beer, but it also has a really good flavor, and that flavor sticks with it. This tastes like watered down Kool-Aid with a beer head on it.
No. See, I don't agree with you on
I
that.
totally don't. I don't.
We can agree to disagree on
We
this
can.
beer.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
I just think it's just flat. Once you get past the head on this beer, it just feels like it went flat on me.
Eric doesn't like head.
It's sticking around.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
I don't think it's good.
That is so good.
I think I just wanted more from it. Like, I want more flavor in the actual beer portion of the beer. To me, it just tastes like it's watered down a bit.
How many cream ales have you had?
A lot. And I can't get over it. The currant's good. I mean, good job with that.
Yeah.
We're gonna disagree on this beer.
We will rate here shortly.
Yeah. And in our rating, we shall disagree.
Well, let's get right into the Cranium Crush
Just
from
like we disagree.
Petoskey.
We disagree on your hat.
I will pour yours.
Okay, good.
Let's get some of that head that you don't like out of there.
That's just gross.
Yeah.
It's like sludge.
Now this is going to be more in that ale-y fashion. We're gonna let that head rise for you there.
Wow.
So sometimes in making these beers, they add corn or rice to lighten the beer.
Yeah.
And you'll see that in this beer.
Do you know what they added to this beer?
I don't know if they added it to it, but you're definitely going to notice that it's more like, looks like a lager.
No, but do you know what they added to this beer when they made it?
I don't, do you?
Waffle cones.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
Yeah, yeah. So waffle cones are actually part of the brewing process of this beer. So
Yeah, the unique
in
ale.
about 45 minutes, I will be able to get to the beer and have a taste of it. Good pour, James.
70% of foam is liquid beer, Eric. I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay.
Man, that's a good beer. I gotta say that you like this better than Nitro.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just drinking foam and I can't get to the beer yet. The foam's amazing.
You like the head in this one.
I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy that a lot. I feel like I should eat with a spoon. I should just spoon that out. Like, are you on a diet? Can you not eat ice cream? Well, you could probably eat that. And James just made everything worse.
Nah, we'll make it better for you.
Okay.
Lazy Susan.
Yeah. Who's Susan? My
Oh,
name is
she-
not
she's
Susan.
lazy.
My name is not Susan.
There you
That,
go.
look at that! Hey, look, I got a beer! That's fantastic. Let's give this thing a try now.
This is good.
See, now that is delicious. And the only thing I can think that's changed is they don't try to add the nitro to it and be special. Because that's good. I taste everything I should taste in that beer. It's creamy. I taste like, what fruit? Like raspberries, maybe? What are you getting at?
You know, I do taste that waffle and the vanilla
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah. It's like you just got, you've eaten the ice cream down to the waffle cone and then you just got that first bite and you're like, I was missing this waffle cone the whole time. God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I dig this beer. And on this frigid September evening in the Glug Studios.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Delicious.
That is strong work, Petoskey.
Cheers.
Keep making that beer. Keep making those stones that we keep picking up around here. What?
Yeah,
where they
good
come
job,
from.
Petoskey. Way to make them stones.
Yeah.
stones are mint.
They make those stones and then they throw them out in the river. And they make it to the shore. And people are like, oh my gosh, these were made millions of years ago. Nope. Brewery. That is so good. Is there more of that?
We have plenty
Well,
at Menacing Beverage Company.
okay.
So we will try Sheboygan's Blueberry Cream Ale, but we're going to just sample a little bit of it.
A little
for
bit.
the comparison.
Yep.
Because
Because we got a little.
Yep, because then we've got their Blood Orange and Honey, which they actually make a drink at the brewery called a Blue Blood, where they mix the blueberry cream ale and the orange and honey.
My blood is blue.
You're such an idiot. Would you like me to pour yours?
That's right. My blood is blue.
Blue Blood.
How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
Where's that from?
Is that Dodgeball?
I'm bleeding my own blood.
No. You make me bleed my own blood.
It is from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Classic.
Hey, we didn't do any like ABVs or anything like that on it.
Yeah.
But we'll taste it afterwards. We'll do that. We'll do that stuff afterwards. Okay, that guy. Trying to find a color. Pink?
Oh no.
No?
I mean, that's light.
Peach.
There is a peach color.
I call it peach.
hue.
Peach.
Salmon.
Salmon.
That's the best one we've had so far.
Trying to find it.
That is super.
Do you know what that has the aftertaste of?
I'm sure you're gonna tell us.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Oh, I do know.
He doesn't know.
It's Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, dude.
Nailed it! Fruity Pebbles in your beer. Doesn't it? Right at the end, you're like, oh yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
It does kind of taste
Creamy.
like Fruity Pebbles at the end.
Fruity Pebbles. I love Fruity Pebbles. I never got to eat them a bunch when I was a kid, though.
No, see, I had the Fruity Rocks or the Toasted O's.
Fruity,
You know, I never got the
Fruity
name brand
Rocks.
stuff.
They sell those on the corner.
You never had the Toasted Oats?
Yo, what you get up there in Manistee? Got me some Fruity Rocks.
So let's try the Blue Blood.
Okay.
I don't know what the ratio is. Do you?
What's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal.
Yeah. I think everyone wants to know this.
That's a toughie. I don't know.
That is
Lucky
not-
Charms. Lucky Charms
that
is
is-
if they up their charm game.
That's
because
not a tough question.
I don't really
Like
eat
you should
cereal.
just know, but like
I
you
just
should
already
just be
told
like,
you I grew
"Oh,
up on the other side of the cereal tracks. Okay, I got like not sugar smacks. I got rice sugar. You know, I mean it was totally different.
So what was your favorite other side of the track cereal?
Probably what I don't know what Lucky Charms is cheaper brand would be.
Leprechaun poop?
Probably was leprechaun poop or droppings.
Yeah.
Sans marshmallows because there was never a whole lot of marshmallows
No.
in it. Well, this looks fantastic already. We're going to give us a nice good pour here.
Okay. Well, I will tell you what mine is, but you didn't ask, so.
bud. What's your favorite cereal?
Cracklin' Oat Bran. I have loved Cracklin' Oat Bran since I was a child.
That's not a true story.
It is a true story.
Who-
What kid loves Cracklin' Oat Bran? Me.
None.
I was born.
People who need to
I was
have a
born
hard
a.
time going poop.
I was born a 50-year-old, like a 75-year-old man, because I love Cracklin' Oat Bran. Still do to this day. And you know what? They know that because
I
that
don't
is
think
the
that's
one.
true.
It's one of the most expensive cereals in the grocery aisle. And the box is only like that big.
It's a pretty small box.
But they keep you coming back.
Yeah, they do.
And there's no bad side of the tracks that that they have for that. There's no bad side of the tracks for Econo brand. You cannot get a generic version. Anyway,
Blue Blood
Glug Glug.
from Sheboygan Brewing Company.
That is trouble. That right there, yeah.
That's really good.
Wow. That
really
is
good.
like, yeah, it's like citrusy and blueberries and God, you
That
really
is super good.
like you can't taste the alcohol in that.
No, this is refreshing.
Refreshing,
It's good.
delightful.
Deliciousness.
Oh. All right, what's the ABV on these bad boys?
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't say that they're probably very high. They're not on the can, so it's probably somewhere around. I mean, realistically, these cream ales are probably like 4.5%, 5%.
Okay. So would you say that they're sessionable?
I would say that you could drink them and not get drunk. They're filling. They're probably high calorie, so that would be up to the person drinking them if they want to have more than one. 4.7% on the nitro. We're looking at everything is. Didn't do my homework
Do you need
today.
glasses?
I do need glasses. I got some over here. Let's just see.
There you go. A man in a toque and his glasses.
Yader.
Yader. What does yader mean?
What does yader mean? I don't know.
See, sometimes James speaks in this foreign language.
Just because you're not from Manistee.
That is true.
So they're probably all going to be at 5 or under.
Okay.
So we'll just call it that.
We'll call it that.
Google it if you
Well-
really want to know.
If this is 5 or under and this is 5 or under, if you mix them together,
It's
are
5
they
or
10?
under.
I don't believe that.
Zdravia.
Jawohl! Almost made it come out of his nose.
So we want to rate these? Rate the cream ales. You may begin, sir. We will start with the nitro.
2.
2 cans of the nitro. I give,
2 cans.
because you're ridiculous, I give the nitro 4 cans.
What?
Yeah. Don't argue with me. I think that's a great beer.
Okay. I'm going 2 cans.
Okay. Cranium Crush.
Oh, jeez, that thing's delicious.
That was good.
That. I'm gonna go 5 cans on that.
I'd agree with that. I'd go 5 cans on the Cranium
Yeah.
Crush. That was fantastic. That's
Yeah.
a 5 beer for sure.
Right.
This thing clocks in at 7%. Look at that. I really did need my glasses. Wow, right on the front. So,
In your face.
you're right in my face.
In your face with the
7%.
7%.
Way off. Didn't taste like a 7%er.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waffle cone cream ale.
Yeah.
Do it.
Raspberry waffle cone cream ale. Yeah, that's splendid. I'm gonna say splendid.
Sheboygan.
This was 5.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing you are, I think.
That's a deliberation. I mean, if I gotta rate just these beers that we have on the table, and I'm gonna go best to that, then this has to be a 6 and that has to be a 5.
Well, like I said, I gave that a 4. You gave it a 2. I give it. We gave this a 5.
Yeah.
I think I would lean more towards this being a 5.5 and this being a 5. I think I like the Cranium Crush more. I don't know if I'm going to go full 6s on them. It's not quite my style of beer, but either one of these two, I would definitely say these are buy 'em beers. These are beers that you should come in and check out. And also, I think if we were gonna do a full-on 6, for me, it would be
Those two together.
the Blue Blood.
Okay.
Would
Okay.
be a 6.
Didn't know you were gonna throw that little blue
Tossed
blood
it
in
in
there.
at the end. Tossed it in at the end.
You always gotta throw that curve in. So yeah, there you go. That guy. I'm 5.5 now. 6. Add it up. All right. James,
Yes, sir.
it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And we'll do this again very soon.
We will have another one next week.
And I hope to God you find a better hat.
Honestly, not soon enough, my friend. I feel like we could do this every day, but I know
Day.
we're going to do it once a week.
Baby! Love you. Peace out.
We're still rolling. Picture me rolling. Gonna go in.
Need better equipment.
I need better equipment.
See
Cheers,
ya.
everybody.